Ideal situation to be in, 0 up.
And you're expecting such an easy walk here?
It wasn't an easy match. I think
both the matches are not easy.
Both the matches are not easy. I think Assam up a set and 4-3 serving 15-40 was the turning point, or rather the turning game of that particular match. And so that was a very, very big game. I think the whole thing turned around once Ram had served over there.
What are your expectations from doubles? You know that Isamul Haq is already struggling because of fitness issues, and he is the best the Pakistan has. So do you think that you have an edge in the doubles as well, and you will close out the tie 3-0?
Well, we're obviously hoping for that. But tomorrow is a new day, it's another day, and Assam has time between now and tomorrow to get his recovery done as well. So we're not taking anything lightly, and our goal over here was to come in and win 3 out of the 5 matches, and that's what we're going to try and do.
Balaji, someone was telling us that you are a double specialist only, but you play brilliantly today.
I'm also playing against Akhil, who's not regular on the circuit. So last couple of years I've been playing only doubles, but I also I play whenever I get a chance I play singles also, and especially on the grass it suits me. So it worked out well today.
Grass is your specialty. I just want to know the position of the court. You are satisfied with the court?
The courts were really good. Just that because of the rain and there was no sunshine, it was a little bit slippery towards the end. But otherwise, the courts are very, very good.
You have other specialists as well, like Yuki Bhamri, Saket, and on the other hand, Pakistan has no other choice. They will go with obviously Isamul Haq and Akhil Khan. Do you think you will have an edge that you will have fresh legs tomorrow if they play?
I mean, you can also look at it the other way. They have not had any match on the match court. So Isam and Akhil, they've already played one match. So both ways you can look at it. So we are hoping that we'll give our best.
And what are your expectations in the further round? Obviously, your target must be World Group. Do you think that India has that ability to do really well in the World Group as well?
Well, India has done well in the past, and as far as this tie is concerned, we're not thinking that far ahead at this point in time. We still have one more match to win, and we're going to focus on that and think about the next matches as and when the time is right for that.
So if you go on to win 3-0, then are you planning to put in reserves in the
Well, we don't know. Let's wait and see how the doubles pans out tomorrow. All I know is that even if it is 3-0, we still need to play the 4th match. So it all depends on how the doubles goes tomorrow.
We cannot take it granted. Isam has played a very high level of doubles, so so nothing is granted.
And Sam and Akhil always play well together, and in the past they won a lot of big matches as well. So it's regardless of whether Sam is not feeling 100% or not, it's still going to be a tough match.
So how the best people have gone? India's gone in the Davis Cup.
Sorry?
How the best you've gone? Have you played the final ever?
Yeah, I was in the team. I was in the team the year we reached the finals of Davis Cup in 1987, and then again I was part of the team that reached the semi-finals in '91. So these are occasions.
Yeah, even in 1974, India reached final and gave walkover to South Africa.
Yes.
Do you think that that was a golden opportunity miss? And again, there will be a time that India will again be in the final of Davis Cup.
Well, a lot has changed since then. I feel 1974 was the best chance that India had for winning Davis Cup. I mean, we had players who, Ramanathan Krishnan and
Vijay Amritraj.
But all of these guys who were playing at the top of the game, plus the so I think, and after having spoken to numerous tennis greats like Mr. Krishnan himself, we all feel that was the best chance that India had of winning the Davis Cup. So, future, of course, we have to build a stronger, younger team going forward, and that's the goal that the AITA has certain plans in mind. The National Tennis Center has been started by the AITA, keeping the future of Indian tennis in mind. So obviously, we're going to be working hard towards that.
We saw at Australian Open, Sumit, he reached the second round and he did really well. But obviously he is not here. Do you think that he will be back in the team in future? And Rohan Bopanna, he became world number 1. Obviously he took retirement last year. But do you think that if you reach world group, you are going to talk to him to make a comeback or anything?
It has happened in the past, right? A lot of players have retired and come back. So obviously we'll have to wait and see what this is entirely Rohan's decision, and of course, we'll have to wait and see what he plans to do. Regarding Sumit Nagal, if you notice, we are here without 3 of our 4 top singles players.
Yeah, Sasi Kumar.
Sasi Kumar Mukund, Sumit Nagal, Digvijay Pratap Singh, who's number 4 in India, who was also originally part of the team, could not make it. So, so we're here primarily with a team that plays mostly doubles than singles. So, but having said that, all of these guys are experienced players who've been playing on the circuit for a very long time, and they know how to play on grass, which is the reason why we chose this particular team.
Balaji, you have won medals in team events like SAF Games and Asian Games, if I'm not wrong, in the past. But how do you rate this win against Pakistan, in Pakistan? How do you rate this?
I don't have any medals in Asian Games, but yeah, SAF Games I have a couple of medals.
Yeah.
It is a little emotional for me. This is my first trip to Pakistan. Lovely hospitality, and to play against Pakistan is always an emotional moment, and I'm really happy that I could pull today.
So how if we say one word or one thing that differentiated you against Akil, what was the main difference in the second singles that you have played in college?
I would say
it was experience.
I was a little bit fitter. Yeah. That's all. I mean, he has loads of experience more than me, so, but I'm a little younger and fitter. That's all.
Yeah. How old are you?
Not that young also. 33.
Yes. Okay, there have been 4 Indians who have been world number 1: Lander Pace, Bhupati, Sania, and Rohan Bopanna. Rohan became world number 1 at 43. Do you think you can also be the 5th one, and maybe in later stages of your career?
Right now we have a bunch of Indians who are in the top 100. So everyone's goal is to slowly, next is top 50, top 25, step by step. So I cannot directly tell you number 1 is the target. Obviously it will go. We have to focus on the short-term goals first, and then eventually we would like to get there. Yes.
Balaji, can you please break the match for us? A lot of good first serves, a lot of backhand slices into the play. How do you sum up the match?
It was tricky playing against Akil, especially on grass, because his service games were tough to break because his serves were like flat and mixing up with the slice, so the ball stays low. So I had one break point early in the match, which he came up with a really great passing shot. But after that, I was just staying, sticking to it, and then finding my way to break him. And I was comfortable on my service game. So whenever I had like very good high first serve percentage, I was winning most of the points. So yeah, I had a break at 6-5, and then second set I knew like I was getting more and more comfortable. And then when you got on court in the second set, I was already mentally I was little ahead of him, so that helped me.
Okay.
Please, Zeeshan, question for Zeeshan. Zeeshan, this was exactly the scoreline you must have been looking on the opening day. So how you must be very pleased with the result.
Yeah, it's always a relief to finish the first day being up 2-0. But having said that, we still got one more match to go. So too early to start celebrating. I think the important thing is to stay focused, keep everybody grounded, and not start to think too far ahead at this point in time. Just take one match at a time.
Zeeshan, can you talk about Ramkumar's match when he lost the first set? What exactly you and Ramkumar were talking after the first set?
Well, I think the first set was a matter of just 1 or 2 points here and there. The important thing that we had to keep in mind was that the age factor was going to play a role at some point in time. and Ram just had to basically hang in there. He was a little unlucky in the first set, and Isam, to his credit, was just serving out of this world. I think he was. There was really no difference between the first and second serve in the first set and a half. I think he was just going for it. Yes, he served a few double faults, but I think it was probably a good play on his side to go and take chances and not really give Ram the rhythm to make the returns. So I think the turning point of the match was, or rather the turning game of the match was when Ram was serving 3-4, 15-40. That was, I think, very, very crucial. Not just that match, but I think leading up to the second match as well. So I think, once Ram managed to hold serve and get through the tiebreaker, I think he started seeing the ball a lot better. I think Isam kind of, if you notice, the pace of his serve also kind of dropped a little bit, which helped Ram return a lot more of Isam's serves and make him play a lot more in the third set. But I think Ram also played a very, very good second set tiebreaker.
Bala, you had said that you do not see yourself only as a doubles player, and whenever there is an opportunity, you play singles as well. So, how different it was playing a singles match in a Davis Cup from the tour?
There was, as everyone says, there is a lot of pressure playing singles, and this is my first live singles rubber. So I played one singles tie, which was a dead rubber, but so I was feeling a little pressure before Ram's match started. So once Ram won the match, it gave me the confidence to take it forward.
Thanks, Bala.
Bala, you have partnered Jeevan on the tour before, and obviously this year is Paris Olympics, and there are Prashant, Chandrasekhar, other contenders as well. But are there any goals that you are going to partner Bopanna or anyone for the Paris Olympics? Any goals for it?
As I said, we have like 7 or 8 players in the top 100 now, and the goal is, we still have a lot of time till the deadline. So the goal is to bring all of us inside like 50 and 40, so that we can have like more than one team at the Olympics. So we still don't know Rohan Bopanna. So since he's top 10, he can choose whoever he wants to play with. So we still have a lot of time to make the decision.
Thank you. Thank you so much.